Well, yeah. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Awesome Sean here, and welcome back to the Ape Escape playthrough, part 16. As you can see, Monkey Pink, she avoided capture. More like we didn't capture her in the first place. And now, as a consequence of that, we have to pretty much just go back, and as you can see on the screen, Monkey White is back. All the other members of the Freaky Monkey 5 is back, plus Spectre himself. So we have to go and pretty much just capture all of them again. And you can consider this as a retread in order to get like the true ending of the game. So yeah, this is the Super Monkey transformation. One of the most useless transformation within the game, and also the transformation with the longest duration. So you'll see what it means here in just a second. Like, it's the longest transformation time available. Pretty much you just running around in a monkey suit, and with that ability, you'll be able to locate monkeys by the scent of bananas, and you'll see what that entitles in just a few seconds here. But anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Good news is I'm not recording late night anymore, so that nightmare is over. But anyway, I'm doing good. Just a little bit of tired because of the late night editing and whatnot. So I'm still not 100% yet, but I'm still just trying to make it through at the time of this recording anyway. But yeah, this is what she was talking about the entire time. We'll be able to locate monkeys through special doors, and that's all that this suit pretty much provides. It's not really anything you can use to capture the monkeys with. It's just a suit where you can locate secret areas that monkeys are hiding in. So you'll be able to do that with this quote unquote transformation. And you can also have a bit of fun with the monkeys around you by imitating them, and they'll try to uh, do that as well. So you can pretty much be friendly with them, but in the end, you're just gonna end up catching them anyway. But yeah, I'm saving the. I'm just going for this remainder of the playthrough. I'm just going through uh, the beginning of the stages. I'm avoiding any boss encounters until the end. That way, when the end come, I could just capture them all at one time. So yeah, folks, we are back at the beginning. Gonna go ahead and capture some monkeys that we missed, because pretty much this is the you folks should know how this works by now. So we're pretty much getting into the end game sequence where we have to do that. If you transform right here, you'll get the you'll eventually pick up on the scent, and you got a little radar here that'll tell you where the monkeys are quote unquote hiding. All the remaining monkeys are pretty much going to be in a room like this, and once you're in that room, you can transform into any form you want and go ahead and capture them. We now have all forms available, so we'll be that's it. We pretty much have all the forms unlocked. So it's been quite a journey getting those unlocked, but it's been one heck of a good one. So with that, we'll be able to pretty much just round up everything else now that we have all the transformations and stuff. And there's no area that's really holding us back. But in these rooms, there's always like, in my opinion, like a container of goodies that you can go ahead and grab if you want. There's usually like a good amount of coins. Sometimes it just depends on the area that you're in. So once you're in that room, go nuts if you want to. But yeah, like I stated before, we're just going ahead and capture the remaining of the monkeys available. We're going to be exploring some of the rooms that we weren't able to essentially explore. So think of this as an extra retread. We're just exploring the rest of the rooms as I just mentioned. So nothing's gonna be pretty much dull or without, or dull, should I say? But yeah, these recordings, like I stated before, is optional. I think they are required if you are going towards 100% in completing the game. So in order for you to do that, you'll want to film as many of the monkeys as you possibly can. That's optional. But I remember capturing the groom first. I don't know why. I was just being pretty much a dickhead. Anyway, the last monkey is in the sky. All you have to do in order to knock him down is hit him with a sling shot, as I got it right here, aimed on him. And remember I said in a couple of parts ago, I think it was the beginning of this playthrough, is that you can buy extra, slingshot ammunition if you want to. It's available in the shops, and the ant was also telling us that there were games and stuff available in the shop if we want to, available for purchases and stuff like that. So I will be showing off the mini games. At the time of this recording, I don't have all of them unlocked, so hopefully by the time the we're at towards the end of this playthrough, I have them unlocked and ready to go for us. If you folks want to see that, if you don't want to see that, I understand it won't post it up, but if you do, let me know in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and get recording on that as soon as possible. But she's also talking about the free play mode, which I think been available in all Ape Escape games. I'm not sure. I know time attack mode has been available since the first Ape Escape game. So I don't see any incentives as far as time attack. I guess if you want to see if you're the best, that's why an Ape Escape 4 is necessary. Like if you have all these time attack things and you want to go ahead and do it, like you can do it online now that we have that availability within the PS3, PS4. Um, yeah, that would be essential because people like beating other people times for some reason or another. It's just a nice feature to have. So if you're planning on making an Ape Escape 4, which I really want at this point, but I'm highly doubting that it's gonna happen, sadly. That would be a good feature to add, like a time attack. So I'm giving these developers a good idea. I better have my name in the credits when it comes to that game being made. Hopefully, it's being made, or at least in development of some point. Each year I get hopeful with E3, and each year I get disappointed with the not only the E3 but the Sony press conferences and stuff like that, because I'm crossing my fingers hoping that there's gonna be some sort of Ape Escape announcement. I was really hopeful a few months back because I thought there was gonna be a potential release, but no, that found that out that was gonna be a hoax. But yeah, that's a monkey that I get just captured is an optional monkey that you can capture by entering a code when you beat the game the first time. It's just a monkey that looks like Spike. So it kind of sucks that you don't get the chance to play with Spike again. I think it would be a really challenge, like a hard challenge, if they added Spike. But not only that, just with him without the transformations would add a layer of difficulty within the game itself, because your gadgets are limited and really poor in this game as far as, having the gadgets and whatnot. You're not variety as or you're not you don't have a variety as you do within the other games, because the transformation rules it out. And look at much time we have with this transformation, almost 10 minutes worth of transformation time for a pretty much useless transformation that we don't need or didn't ask for, but they decided to put it within the game anyway because they're the developers and they can do that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try once again to get in contact with Sony Computer Entertainment in America and just ask for another go or another shot at the Ape Escape 4 possibilities. I've also did this with the it was kind of stupid because I realized that as I get older, my opinions of games change. And I did this a while ago. I think I did this back in 2010, where I tried to contact Sega of America, or just Sega in general, and ask for a Sonic Heroes 2. And it was quite the lengthy email, and pretty much given ideas about, you know, just like ideas for teams, new level aspects, and all that stuff. So, and I don't think, well, first of all, Sega didn't get in contact with me, as though that was kind of expected in the back of my mind. And number two, that's just disappointed me more, but I don't know why I asked for a Sonic Heroes 2. The first one was kind of mediocre, so I don't even know why I did that, man. It was just like the 20-year-old me was stupid. So now that I'm 7 years wiser and pretty much look up reviews and stuff and try, actually 2 years ago I tried playing Sonic Heroes and I could not stand it for some reason or another. I guess it's with your opinions change within age. So I tried to play it and I just wasn't having a good time at all. So yeah, if you expect to see that on this channel, it's not gonna be me playing it. It most likely will be D playing it. So look forward to seeing him play that when we eventually get to Sonic 10 years from now. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and gear up in my cyber form just to spice things up a little bit. Um, yeah, so I might as well, be in my cyber form since I have it now. Um, yeah, so just to go off a quick tangent right quick, I know I sound tired because once again it's getting pretty late. I don't know if I mentioned that already, I may have, but anyway, yeah, it's starting to get pretty late where I am. Getting into that time phrase again, but you know what? Whatever happens, happens. So I'm feeling like it's not really that late, but it's getting late, So hopefully this will probably be like one of the few last recordings that I do for the night because I don't want to sound too tired for you guys, and then again I might just do one more. I don't know. As I stated before in the last couple of videos, that I've been pretty much just trying to pump out these videos for you guys because I have a new job and it's pretty much just taking over my life. And I'm having a new pretty much recording schedule, so I'll be able to I'm gonna be posting pretty late at night, so hopefully you folks will be able to catch it during that time if you're up, and if you're not, you'll be able to catch it like the following morning or something like that. Just want to make sure that you guys are able to see it. And it's good to know that the obstacles that were once in the way are now shut off. So the fire, I'm thinking that the fire was still active. That's why I'm in my fantasy night form. But it's good to know that it's not activated. So that's always pretty good to know. And at the time of this recording, just to go off another quick tangent, Dragon Ball Super episode 114 came out earlier tonight. It was okay. Dragon Ball Super is kind of going downhill in my opinion. It's not getting really exciting to me anymore. I just watch it because I don't want to miss anything. So hopefully within the next few weeks it'll start getting exciting to me again. Because I thought a couple of weeks ago when they had the episode 109, 110, which was dealing with the Goku versus Jiren, I pretty much thought that was gonna be it as far as like Goku obtaining the Ultra Instinct and whatnot. But and now they have it to where he's quote unquote recovering, but he's still kind of going all out against the two female Super Saiyans that he's fighting against. So yeah, I don't know. Some guy on YouTube called Expert Games. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him or not, but he makes really good Dragon Ball related material, and he was talking about how Ultra Instinct comes in like two forms or two stages, and he made some valid points when he came to that. So if you guys want to kind of hear more about that, I suggest that you look him up here on YouTube. He's a really good guy who makes really good YouTube Dragon Ball conspiracies and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check him out after you're done watching this video, of course. Or you could do it during, it's up to you. But yeah, he makes some really good theories. But anyway, yeah, as I'm going back to pretty much capturing all this stuff as I can. Yeah, there's also the mini games that I was talking about earlier consist of like monkey soccer, I think monkey soccer. We have some climbing and if I'm not, because I'm thinking that this is pertaining to Ape Escape 2. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact mini games because I didn't really care for it. But the games that I think that was Ape Escape 2. But the one game that kind of sticks out within this series, it's a mini game, but it's like Ape. It's like Ape Escape. If Ape Escape met Metal Gear, that's how pretty much how it is. So, and I'll be showing that off. But folks, I'm not good when it comes to like sneaky games and whatnot. So you aren't gonna be getting like, but you aren't gonna be getting the best thing because my patience isn't, you know, that good. I'm very impatient when it comes to sneaking type games. If you want to see something like that, it's better to have somebody else to do it because when it comes to those type of games, I'm not very good at that at all. That's why I can never really get into like the Assassin's Creed series and whatnot because I don't have the patience to, you know, sneak around as though like the Assassin's Creed series can. That's why D likes that series more than I do because he he is really patient when it comes to those types of games, so he can, you know, explore more and whatnot like that. But me, nah, I like to go in gun blazing, pretty much, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and that wasn't really having an effect on this guy at all. But yeah, as I stated before, folks, it's not really much to talk about because this is a retread. It's pretty much stuff we seen before, but I have to show it off because I'm showing off new areas that we haven't seen before as far as like you know, like new areas that we haven't been to and those secret doors that the monkeys are located in. So I have to of course show that off. Yeah, so I was thinking of at first like I was gonna just do a montage of me just capturing all the monkeys. Just do like a quick montage of that. But I thought that you know, since I did it with the first two Ape Escape games, I might as well just do it with this one. So you might see we might go into some areas that be interesting. So once we so I just decided to, you know, record that just in case. So anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I probably already asked that before, but I'm gonna ask it again. I'm doing great as usual. Yeah, it's just the job that I'm at. I have to get used to just being on my feet for long periods of time, and although I'm used to it now because I've been there for quite some time. At the time of this recording, anyway, so I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me as much anymore. It's just a bunch of pretty much repetitiveness, and yeah, that's just like that's with any job, folks. It really is. So, but you know, you have to make a living, so it's okay. As far as like me enjoying it, it's okay. It's not too bad. So, you know, hard work eventually pays off in the end. But yeah, basically, it's just me running around doing the doing whatever I need to do to catch the remaining of the monkeys here. And as you can tell, I told you before that I'm skipping the boss battles because I'm gonna save that for last. I know I probably sound like a tape recorder repeating this stuff over and over again, but just want to make sure that I'm getting the message through. And I just realized that I transformed and was in the was in the car while still transformed. So it's good to know that your transformations still hold out. And I was trying my hardest to figure out pretty much because those secret rooms like this can be tough to figure out, especially if you have no idea like where they're located. I wonder if this game had a strategy guide. That's what I'm starting to wonder if this game even had that. So I'm starting to think that it may have, but then again, I'm not sure if it did or not. So I think it might have. I don't. The internet was a thing when this game came out, so I'm pretty sure they had like internet help. You could easily find it now, but back then, man, that's what made games so challenging back then because you didn't have the internet like back in the late 90s. I want to say early 90s, really. Computers wasn't really as mainstream. I know that my family didn't have one back then, and I don't know when did the internet was around, like what, late 90s. So yeah, I believe I already told this story before. So, but games, without the internet was pretty challenging. You didn't really have any. That was awesome, by the way. You didn't really have any cheats or anything to, go on unless you hear it from like word of mouth from like a friend or a family member or something like that that played the game before you. Then they can tell you what's going on as far as like playing the game and whatnot. So, it was all about that back then. But yeah, as we continue to pretty much explore the rest of the levels and continuing to get all the monkeys that we can, backtracking as usual. But this stage right here, it's pretty interesting. We'll be exploring an area we haven't explored before, so get ready to see that as far as like content we haven't seen before, as far as like traveling through the stage and whatnot. We haven't been in this area of the excuse me, not well, we're coming close to it, so it'd be like a little city area. I don't think we've been through that yet, but anyway, through in that will be like another room where you can find the monkeys, I believe. But yeah, all the transformations except for the genie and the super monkey are okay. They're pretty fun, except for those two. The genie, just because, like with the genie, you're just dancing and putting the monkeys in a trance. And once again, I hate this thing. Um, so yeah, you're just doing that, and with the super monkey, you're just using it to find hidden monkeys. So yeah, but I'll go more into what the heck happened to him. Why is he dizzy already? That was okay. That was weird. Um, but I'll go more into that, give my complete thoughts about this game when I eventually, beat it or whatnot. So I'll give you guys what I think about it, although I'm pretty sure most of you know what I think about this time, but I'll go ahead and explain it anyway when we get to, the credits in the end, the true ending of this game. So all we have to do now is just pretty much just catch this monkey here and the monkeys that are hidden in that production room or whatnot. So basically that's what we're doing. So I like Ape Escape 3 as far as like cuz you can make some epic catches. I call them epic catches anyway. So you can make that within this game. Like if you one jump in the air and you can catch it in the air and whatnot, but it's really making me hope for 4. And I know that I've been through this conversation about 4 I don't know how many times during this part, but rather this whole playthrough in general, but I really want that 4th Ape Escape game, folks. And a freaking hand keeps hitting the microphone, so that's the sound that you're hearing, and I do want to apologize for that. Jeez, man, I don't know why my hands keep. I guess I have it too close to the microphone, so I need to just move it. But yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was talking about like the 4th Ape Escape game and all that goodness and how I want that to come fruition and whatnot. Transformations and whatnot, I wouldn't mind having that back, but you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm just hoping for an initial 4th release. If there are any transformations, I wouldn't mind having that back. Um, just get rid of, I would say, just get rid of the gadget variety altogether. Just get the main essential ones, just like the net, the time net, and the radar is all you need. Everything else can just go. Maybe the sky flyer too, and just have forms that initiate what the gadgets would do, like maybe the cyber warrior for a like a flight instead of the sky flyer. That'd be pretty neat to just have those transformations incorporated like that. But hey folks, but that's pretty much gonna do it for the end of this part here. So when we return to part 17 of the Ape Escape 3 playthrough, we'll continue where we left off, folks. Until then, have a nice night and take care.